Oh, it is great to have you in. Hour 3, this is The Herd, wherever you may be and however you may be listening, live in Los Angeles, iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and right here on FS1. So exciting. Joy Taylor, it's Halloween tonight. She's going as the not the mistress, the... Morticia.
Millennial Morticia.
And
you watch The Addams Family.
Oh, I love The Addams Family.
You got a little cup of witch's brew there.
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. The people did a great job on the set today. Our staff did an amazing job. I'm going as a lactose-intolerant sportscaster for the 4th year in a row. By the way, in 15 minutes, Karan Butler just got off the phone with Jimmy Butler. It was a Butler thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have that in 15 minutes. So we just got off the phone with Jimmy Butler, who's sitting tonight. By the way, Houston's off to a terrible start. Jimmy Butler's sitting tonight. In the next 24 hours, are we going to have a Jimmy Butler's moving to the Rockets story?
It's possible.
So that's coming up. He could be headed somewhere, Rockets. Well. Halloween tonight. It was an exciting day driving home yesterday for me of NFL trade deadline activity yesterday, except for one team. Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers is getting uncomfortable here. So yesterday, the Green Bay Packers in the incredibly competitive NFC. The Rams are better at practice today. The Redskins are better at practice today. The Dallas Cowboys with Amari Cooper are better at practice. Philadelphia added Golden Tate. They're better at practice today. The Green Bay Packers are not better at practice today. They gave away Ty Montgomery. And they gave away HaHa Clinton-Dix. By the way, there is not a 7th rounder available in any draft of my lifetime that is as good as Ty Montgomery. I'm not saying Ty Montgomery's a star, but there's a reason he was in your running back meetings, your receiver meetings, and your special team meetings. That's a pretty valuable guy. That's a pretty valuable guy. And a good organization, the Ravens said, you know what? We're going to put him in a bunch of our meetings too. HaHa Clinton-Dix. There will not be a 4th rounder this year as good as HaHa Clinton-Dix. There won't be. Won't be. So at practice today, you're less talented. But we know what happened is that Ty Montgomery's gone because he ticked off Aaron Rodgers. And HaHa Clinton-Dix is gone because of Aaron Rodgers' new contract. This is becoming Shaq in Orlando, Oklahoma City and Westbrook, LeBron in Cleveland, and Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. When you date somebody out of your league, it's never an even relationship. Ted Thompson, get him out of here. Ty Montgomery, good player. Get him out of here. He ticked Aaron off. And Mike McCarthy's up next. That is not to say New England doesn't love Tom Brady. But Tom Brady doesn't own the franchise. Okay, that's not to say the Lakers don't like LeBron, but they told him, we're not giving you the franchise. Success breeds confidence. Big markets breeds options. Small towns that gets professional sports franchises, especially if they don't win, and even if they do, they have often low sports self-esteem. Cleveland's tiptoeing around LeBron, and Oklahoma City doesn't want to make Westbrook unhappy, and they enable him. And yesterday, Ty Montgomery, yeah, we don't need you. Really, I watched them. In their own division, Minnesota and Chicago have better players than Green Bay. You don't need Ty Montgomery. You don't need HaHa Clinton-Dix. You don't need him. Oh, okay. Because, by the way, Minnesota, Chicago in your own division are better. Philadelphia's better. Rams are way better. I'm watching all these NFC teams. Dallas has better players. But, okay. I just want to make sure when the Packers are at practice today, you do understand they're a less talented football team. You get that, right? Nobody in the world in the NFL thinks this morning that the Packers are more talented. They're not bailing on the season. I'm not saying that. But they're going to New England, and they just got rid of one of their most talented players and certainly one of their most versatile. You get into these relationships, Westbrook and Oklahoma City is one of them. They're just tiptoeing around. Billy Donovan, shh, don't tell Westbrook that. Don't, he'll leave us. And they got into that in Cleveland. I saw it firsthand. I lived in Florida with Shaq in Orlando. And I saw it with Dwight Howard in Orlando. And I'm watching this Green Bay thing right now. It's getting weird. It's getting unhealthy. You're dating somebody out of your league. This is how guys act. They get weird. You start buying really expensive stuff. You're on your phone all day talking to her, like everything schedules around her. What about your friends? What about your life? What about your parents? What about your... This whole thing. Ty Montgomery, ticked off Aaron, get out. Clinton Dix, going forward, got to pay Aaron, get out. Good luck. Forget your own division. The NFC, because I watched this morning, and 3 teams in the NFC got better. They added talented players. They didn't get out of the talented player business. Let me shift to this. One of those teams is the Eagles. They picked up Golden Tate. I like that a lot. I think it's like it matters. Like that was not one of these like, well, they picked up a wide. No. Golden Tate to the Eagles matters, and I'll tell you why. Wide receivers in the NFL, due to rule changes, have become three-point shooters in the NBA. They used to be specialists. Used to have used to have a three-point shooter like Steve Kerr 20 years ago with the Bulls. He was a specialist. Steve Kerr in a golf bag was a sand wedge. Now Steve Kerr in the NBA would be a putter or a 9-iron or a driver or a 3-wood. He'd be valuable. Things that used to be a specialty. Like if you owned a big company 15 years ago and you had a really good internet site, you had a digital presence. It was like, it's a great company, brick and mortar, but they got a cool website. Now if you don't have a cool website, the CEO gets fired. It's no longer a specialty. It is a necessity. Okay, if you look at Golden Tate to Philadelphia, they got the quarterback, star tight end, good O-line, great pass rush, excellent coach, great GM. Boy, they could use a difference maker outside, and they just picked that up. At this time of the year in the NFL, we're getting close to Thanksgiving. There's always about 7 or 8 teams that feel like, because this is the way it works. I mean, in the NBA now that Houston stinks, what do we have, 2, 3? In baseball, end of the year, you felt like there were 6. In football today, there feels like there's 8 teams to me that are in the Super Bowl bubble. And I was on the fence with Philadelphia, and then they went and got Golden Tate. And the teams to me that feel like these 8 teams are going to win the Super Bowl are New England, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Texans, Kansas City, Rams, Saints, Eagles, all with good wide receivers. By the way, Carolina is on the out looking in real close. And the reason is they're not going to get any cheap over-the-top touchdowns because they're not good enough at wide receiver. And in the NFL, when Golden Tate goes to Philadelphia, I think about them differently this morning. I really do. They're in the club of 8. Here's Greg Jennings.
I like the Philadelphia move. I like Golden Tate. When I look at this Philadelphia Eagles team, they just extended and added to not only their running game, but obviously their passing game. Golden Tate is a running back playing wide receiver. He's a big, heavy yards after the catch guy. You get the ball out of Carson Wentz's hands quick, fast, slot guy that they trust more than even a Nelson Aguilar, and he adds that stability.
Totally agree. I thought it was a great move for Philadelphia. Buy-seller holds around the corner. Coming up next, Caron Butler just got off the phone with Jimmy Butler. We could have breaking news. Jimmy Butler not playing tonight. Rockets trying to engineer a deal for Jimmy Butler. That is coming up next. Nothing quite like the hug somebody gives you to make you feel good, loved, and safe. And when the tough weather hits, the right hug from your wiper blades feels the same. Introducing Michelin Premium Wiper Blades, featuring exclusive SmartFlex technology. Hug your windshield, streak-free, long-lasting, all season. Right now, moving into November, light drizzle, unexpected monsoon, snowstorm. They're all coming. Michelin engineers developed the perfect blades for you in any weather. The most advanced wiper blades to ever hug a windshield, now on the market. Exclusive SmartFlex technology. Hug your windshield like Michigan tires, Michelin tires, not Michigan tires, like Michelin tires hug the road. Be ready for what lies ahead. Walmart, Amazon, Pep Boys, other fine retailers, Michelin Premium Wiper Blades for better visibility, to drive more safely, and to see more.